What's up, guys? FKA Closer, and I want to tell you something. If you're still obsessing over sales scripts, if you're still looking for the perfect word track, that is the reason why you are broke. The people making real money in this industry are the ones that are simply doing one thing and one thing only, and that is talking to more people. You see, the gurus online that are telling you that it's all about word tracks and scripts and all this type of stuff, tonality even. What you don't realize is that the people giving you this advice are also people with 10, 15, 20 years of sales experience under their belt, meaning they have simply done the reps that you have not done, and you're looking for a shortcut. You know what fixes tonality? Conversations. When was the last time you had a conversation with a friend, a family member, and you needed to think about the questions you were going to ask them ahead of time? At the time of conversation, you were in your head thinking about tonality and how do I ask this question in a way that will get this answer? You don't fucking do that. So why do you think that when it comes to a sales conversation, all of a sudden you can snap out of human being mode and go into like this sales robot that thinks so analytically and strategically about questions? You know what that takes away from? Real human connection. You know why people buy? Emotion. Where does emotion stem from? Human experience. So if you're not actively listening, you're not present in the moment, it doesn't matter how good your sales framework is, your script, the word tracks, your rebuttals, whatever you're relying on, it's all a mute point. In order to get better at sales, I'm here to deliver a hard truth. You just do more sales. You have more conversations. You set aside your ego and you stop thinking about my close rate, and you start having real conversations with real people. That goes beyond just the sales context. A lot of you guys are super young and you don't know how to talk to people, and it's extremely evident. I don't know if it's your generation. I know I sound like an old man on a rant right now, but hear me out. This generation are more reliant on technology than you are real human connection, right? And so like what I really encourage you to do, besides investing in yourself, obviously there's nothing wrong with that, but stop searching for the best or the latest script or framework and just have more conversations in general. Go out, be sociable, meet new people, take a cab, right? Have conversations with strangers, ask questions, get to know them. You just got to read How to Win Friends and Influence People. Like that book will tell you a hell of a lot in terms of some of the basics, the fundamentals of communication. You just have to have more conversations because the people that are telling you it's about tonality and your script and the questions, like those things are not wrong per se. But you have to understand, like the person telling you this, the people telling you all of these things, they've been doing the reps for decades, right? And so like in order for you to really get better at selling in an accelerated way, it's not just this binary thinking of I've got to focus on objection handling, or I've got to get a better script, or I have to keep my pitch down to like 3 minutes. It's just about having real human to human interactions and understanding human psychology. And really that doesn't come without experience and time. So if you want to look at making some real money and some real impact, I recommend doing that. And also setting aside your ego. This industry is hyper focused, and internally in teams, I know this is the case as well. People obsess over conversion rate, over how many calls they've taken, how many closes they've made, their cash collected, revenue, all that good stuff. And again, I'm not saying that's not important, but if you let go of all those things, if you detach from this idea of like, I can close people, I can make people make decisions, which you really can't. I hate to break that to you. You cannot. right? People will do whatever the fuck they want to do ultimately, right? Like, you're not Thanos here. You can't snap your fingers and make them buy from you. If you can, good luck with your refund rate. What you need to do is just detach from all of the noise in this industry and internally in your teams as well. Don't worry about who's on the leaderboard. Just ground yourself and have a real conversation with real human beings and be interested and be curious and be genuine. If you can do those things, you'll start to outperform everybody else in time. Because when you combine that with better scripting, with an awareness of productive and efficient sales processes, that's when everything will change. That's when your growth will hyper accelerate. So I encourage you to think in binary terms. It's all important, but the foundation is at the very core of everything in terms of you just need to talk to more people. You know, if you've got 10 or 15 calls on your calendar next week, is that enough? Is that enough for you to reach your goals? Is that enough for you to empower more people through your program or your mastermind that you're selling? Maybe, but maybe not. Maybe you need to talk to 30 people, 40 people, 100 people. Where are you going to make up that deficit? Get out there, have conversations, help people, find the problems, solve the problems. And if there's not a problem there, ask for a referral. Just get out of your own way and stop worrying about all the noise. Hopefully this has been a beneficial video for you if you found it valuable, if you found it video. If you found it valuable, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. And lastly, if you want my personal help, there's a link below in the comment section as well where you can work with me one-on-one. We can focus on, you know, your sales frameworks, your follow-ups, your conversational frameworks, everything related to your sales career. We can focus in on that if you want. If that's beneficial, great. But as always, until next time, happy selling.